Hello, let's take a look at this stepper motor block involved in transmission of Fendt tractor of 9th serie. This block aims at putting on either front or rear gear into gearbox for front or rear movement of tractor. So if a customer has a problem or some unexpected delay in turning on front or rear gear in tractor, he must revise this block as a problem must be here. My customer has got a trouble code which can be interpreted as a delay and turning on front gear. Next he got the same trouble code but for rear gear, and finally gearbox were blocked in turning on position without possibility to get back to neutral one. So this block consists of electronic control board, stepper motor with two power circuits, red and green, reducer. Here's a shaft of reducer which push a joint into gearbox clockwise or counterclockwise, and by this mean tractor goes front or backward. The part number of above block is here. Location of this block in gearbox is presented at this picture. According to Fendt's classification, this block assignment is A009. And let's consider how does this block work. This is a main connector. Pin out of this connector presented here. Pin number 4 is a supply pin. We supply energy to block from accumulator. This is a contact. This contact has a name 13th contact or contact number 30, whereas pin number 6, which supplies energy from the main block, main electronic control unit, and this contact has a name 15th contact according to automotive classification. Of course, to the pair to above positive pins we have ground pin, 8 pin is ground from accumulator, whereas the 7 pin is electronic ground. These four switchers provide the movement of this shaft in one or another direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. This pin deliver a positive pulse. It's better to say electric energy or battery energy to stepper. As I already told, stepper has two independent power circuits provided with red wire and white red wire, and another circuit, supply circuit, is provided with green and white green wires. This chip provides regulates circuit of red, white red wires, and these two chips is connected to green wires. Let's consider a chart. This is upper chip, this one. From the right hand we have ingoing pins, 4 ingoing pins, and at the left outgoing pins. Second pin and fourth pins is pins of power, battery power, accumulator power, and first and third pins is control pins. Control is provided with logic elements located on board. This control pin switch the power to first and second outgoing pin, and next to the white red wire. This. Whereas this third control pin delivers the energy to third and fourth outgoing pins and then to red wire. Whereas the second chip, second switcher, provide the ground, battery ground from ingoing pins to this and this outgoing pins, respectively to either red or white red wire. So if this chip deliver the power to, for example, white red wire, this chip simultaneously deliver a ground to red chip, and shaft rolls in one direction. If If controverse, the rotation will be in another direction. If control pin of first chip, first switcher, controlled with logic elements located on board, ground is ruled with third and 41st pin of microcontroller unit. This is a well-known controller PAC. So ground is directed directly from the controller without any intermediate elements, even resistor, directly from the pin of controller. The same situation we have with other third and fourth chips. The only difference is fourth chips deliver the power to either white green or green, and this chip delivers the ground to green or white green chip, providing rotation of shaft in two different directions. And this is the same situation. Logic elements on board control power, and direct connection with corresponding pins of controller 43, 37 delivers the ground to the motor. So we consider it as the power delivered to two different independent power circuit, power lines of step controller.